Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Codenamechanel and I'm back, but clearly I'm back with some finesse tips.
My pimpin' got him hooked, pimpin' got him. I say my pimpin' got him hooked, pimpin' got him. My pimpin' got you hooked, my bad. I'm sorry, my pimpin' got.
Now, if you're new to my channel, welcome. This is the Finesse family where I talk about everything finesse, everything sugaring, everything leveling up, everything manifesting, everything getting the bag, everything about getting some money. Okay. No, I'm just playing. But if you're a returning subscriber, then you already know it's all love. It's 100K and we're up and we're stuck. You know what I'm saying? The video is going to be how to become a trick magnet. What is a trick magnet? Usually you kind of know what a trick magnet is. It's the girl that kind of always gets the guys to spend money on her. Doesn't really even have to try. Don't even really have to ask. Even though I love to ask. I'm not scared to ask, okay? Closed mouths don't get fed and weak hustlers don't get bread, okay? But no, let me stop. The trick magnet is the girl like that you see, like, in the guys be under the post, like, oh, get your Cash App. Let me buy you the Jimmy Choo. All right, I just Cash App you $200. Or a girl, okay, check this out, because I always see things on Twitter. Somebody always send me something on Twitter where the girl's like, oh, I wish I had this Fendi purse. And then all of a sudden, she got all these different guys talking about, oh, here, $500. Oh, here's $2,000. Like, you know, it's like those girls are trick magnets. They always attract men who spend money. And I just happen to be one. I think that I am. It's definitely become way easier since I started my YouTube channel, because now I'm on a huge platform where the tricks, you know, they get tricking. Do start tricking, and I love to see it. So I am going to give you guys some super duper, like, it's the lint flying around for me. Sorry, you guys. It's the lint flying around for me. And it's coming from, hello. Yeah. Just flies all around. One of my, like I said, something that this is just is like for everyday life, going out and about. Make sure you're looking good, honey child. Make sure you're looking good. Now, I know that's a basic tip. Like, duh, Chanel, I'm going to be looking good. But are you? Because this is like 24/7. I'm talking about at the gas station, at the grocery stores. Just always dress like you're going to see your worst enemy. I actually got that from Kamora Simmons back in the day. But, you know, some days we do have our off days. But if it's hard for people to see your off days, and they consistently see you looking good, especially on your, you know, your little social media account, and you make sure you're only posting cute stuff, then you're going to attract guys, because they're going to be like, oh yeah, she's consistently looking popping. She's consistently looking good. And they're going to want to message you. And that's just in real life. You know, look better, you attract better. On social media, you guys, do not be on social media begging. Do not be reposting stuff that, like, contests where you win money and tagging people in that. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. To attract men who spend money, you just have to not be a beggar. We've been there, we've done that. Now we're past that. We're not gonna beg. We're not gonna be on social media nagging. Also, that's on to the next thing. Complaining about guys. Complaining about the poor, Every once in a while, joke here and there, but it's consistently complaining about baby daddy, baby sisters, baby lions, baby sharks. Stop it. Stop on your Instagram story with the negativity. I'm telling you, positivity, you attract positive. When I'm in the mood for finessing, I do tend to post things, nice little quotes, positive, uplifting quotes, nothing that's pick me, because I don't consider, like, a pick-me is the type of woman, like, I'm not like those girls. I'm the type of girl that can provide for myself. And me, I'm more so like, pick up some money before you pick up me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I feel. So when I'm posting on my story, I try to always make it, like, something funny that guys will laugh at. Y'all, my DMs for my messages is turned off. So guys have to go out their way to send me the story and respond to the story they sent me. That's how I be knowing, like, okay, you're serious. You went the extra step. Because some guys will be like, oh, I can't message her directly. Then there it is. It's done. I don't want to work hard for it. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to put in the 1-2 step. They don't want to do it. So it's fine. Somebody else will. I think too. But don't praise men either. Don't be super extra, because it's desperation. I like to live life as if It's all about me. You know what I'm saying? I like to live life that where it's people have a lot of questions like, oh my God, is she single? Is she with somebody? I like them to wonder, you know, a little bit of mystery. And that goes on to the next thing, mystery. The type of women that have mystery, and I'm going to do a video on them. Lori Harvey, Des, that the one that's dating Future. You guys know good Des. I love. But there's a lot of women who don't necessarily like tell their business or their dating business. Kerry Washington is one of them. Ryan Destiny, one of my faves. I try to be like that. Like I try not to Beyonce. How did I forget Beyonce? How did I forget Lauren London? But how did I forget Beyonce? It's the mystery. It's the you don't really know what they're up to. They're gonna post content, but it's not gonna be too personal. And that's another thing. Like, y'all, if it's too personal and it seems like you have a lot going on in your life, who are you gonna attract? Somebody else that has a lot going on in their life, because y'all have that in common, you know? And responding to everything. I see this all the time. Girls, okay, YouTube subscribers. I'm talking to you guys. You subscribe to my channel, right? I follow you guys back. And then I unfollow you. And then I unfollow you. Because it sounds like you're subbing people on your story all the time. Yeah, how are you going to attract money? How are you going to attract men that spend money? You're subbing people on your... Literally. Okay, so I'm not going to say her name. Okay, so it was this girl. She was so pretty. She had the cutest freaking Instagram name. Let me just make up something. A Dozen of Rosies. Let's just say that was her Instagram name. Her name was Rosie, A Dozen of Rosies, but it was something like that. It was so freaking cute. I loved it. Oh, so I was like, you know, I'm gonna follow her back. Her pictures were really cute. She had a lot of vacation pictures, a lot of beach pictures and stuff like that. Skin popping, okay, everything okay. So boom, I was following her. I was like, oh girl. So she DM'd me. And if I have the DM, I will post it, but I'll cross out her name, okay? But she DM'd me and she was like, hey, you know, I'm not having luck like finding like a guy that spend money on me. I don't care if it's a sugar daddy, but I just want to date a guy that's going to spend money. I never really get guys that buy me gifts. So I'm like, hey, like, yeah, join my Patreon. That's where I give exclusive finesse tips. I can definitely help you. She's like, okay, cool. I'm gonna join your Patreon. So I'm following her. I watch y'all stories. If you follow me on Instagram, Codenamechanel, I like a lot of times I do follow you guys back, especially if you have like nice pictures and stuff like that. So I had to add some lip color. This is Becca. I don't know, how do the YouTubers do it like this? How do the YouTubers show y'all the thing? They go like that. How do they do it? How they do it? The shade is Dune. It's bomb. So just in case you guys are wondering about the lip color. Okay, so I added sorry you guys, commercial break. Okay, but I started looking at her story and whatnot. All right, booyah. So looking at her story, and it was a lot of, oh, if such and such said this, then they're lying because blah, 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 blah. Okay, one messy thing. It was just a day. I give everyone a day to be messy. A day out of the week. Maybe one time to post a subliminal. After that, I don't know. After that, I start to see a pattern, and I don't like it.
Don't do that, bro. Don't.
I don't like it. So, babe, why the next day she goes live and someone says something and she gets super irritated, like, I don't know. Y'all don't know the situation, blah, blah. Okay, so, then you go on her story and there's all these subliminals, me versus the world. Babe, this is why nobody's spending money on you. Who wants to see that all day? Who wants to? I unfollowed you. If you're watching this, I unfollowed you. I know you're so... Why do we feel the need to go to social media and run to social media for all our problems? Like, yes, in my comments, I clap back here and there, whatever. Yes, maybe I'll post like a couple of subs on my story or whatever. Like, you know, something. But the majority of the time, I'm unbothered. And the unbothered energy attracts the unbothered men who spend money. Because it's the mystery of it. Like, even though I have like a whole finesse channel, I don't post about it on my story all the time. I don't post my every move or talk about my every move, or I don't talk about all the things that I go through in life and negative things. You know, you don't really hear about that. The Texas winter storm. Of course, I did a video because like I through the, you know, a national disaster, I went without power for about like 5-6 days. And I did not post nothing on social media. There was people posting, oh, my lights are still out, all this. You didn't guys get anything until afterwards. And then I posted a story time just to kind of let my subscribers know what's up. But as far as, no. Also around that time too, I cut my hand and I had to get stitches. Also, didn't tell nobody. Also didn't go on my story. Like, everybody does not need to know every single move that you make on social media. You know, of course I'm bringing it to YouTube because I love you guys, but it won't be on actual social media, and it's going to be short. It's not going to be whoa me. You know what I'm saying? And I always say this, and this is my quote, okay? Nobody better steal it. I need to trademark this because y'all, yeah, you can be a damsel in distress, but don't be a damsel in some mess, okay? So if you're always in some mess, it's going to be known, and it's very unattractive. It's not feminine at all either. I mean, I know we're tired, like, well, I'm personally tired of hearing like, but feminine energy. I hate myself. But no, for real, like, I know you get, but it really is. It's just like, it's like masculine. It makes me feel like I'm in like a DMX video or something. Like when I see that, I'd be like, babe, like, who are you mad at? Why are you mad at the world? What the world do? One more tip. This is extremely important, and I hope you girlies learn something from this video. But go to other women pages that you kind of suspect have men spending money on them all the time, or kind of suspect that they have a lot of tricks, and look at what they do, and read their comments. You know, like, and the thing is, because someone had commented on my video and was like, oh yeah, you said you go to other girl comments. I sure do. And you can go to my comments too. And there's tricks all up in there. There's people talking, oh, I want to fly you and your friends out. And yeah, there's all up in there. Like, I have it up in my inbox, everything. My DMs, they pop it, okay? Do what they do. Kind of mimic it a little bit. Make it your own though. But you know who's getting money and who's getting money spent on them and who's not. And this is just, you know, if you want to become a trick magnet, you want guys to spend that bread on you. If you guys need any additional tips, please go to my Patreon, Codenamechanel. Link will be in the description box and pinned to the comments. Also follow me on Instagram, Codenamechanel, because I'm pretty sure I'm out. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell below, give this video a thumbs up. And I think that I'm out. If I'm out, let me know. Should I be out? I'm out. How do y'all like to see? I know I keep asking, but yeah.